What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So I'm going to demonstrate just how cool the Apple Lightning digital AV adapter truly is. I'm going to demonstrate it on my iPad Air 2. It also works on my iPhone 6 Plus and my iPad Pro. But I have a $50 solution to an Apple TV, and I'm going to demonstrate why it's so cool. So on the front, we have HDMI, and we have a little slot allocated to your charger. So you can do both. And it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is plug in your charger, and then plug in the HDMI. The other end of the HDMI cable obviously goes to your television. Of course, as I stated, I'm using my iPad Air 2 as a demonstration, and I'm going to stream everything, or in this case, mirror everything from my iPad Air 2 straight to my television. Now, pardon the video quality. I was trying to adjust the camera for this specific type of lighting. So what I decided to do was have my iPad Air 2 in the foreground, and in the background you see my television, and obviously the camera is focused on the television. But I wanted you guys to see exactly what was going on, so I wanted to demonstrate everything in real time. And you can see my home screen. I have The Dark Knight, and you can see that the orientation also follows the orientation of the iPad Pro. And I'm going to start off by playing a movie. I'm going to show you E.T. Who doesn't love E.T.? And what I like is that even if I have the orientation vertically, it will still show the movie horizontally. And whenever you're mirroring, as you saw in the screen before, it's going to show you on the iPad Air 2 that it is being, the movie is being played via AirPlay to a different device. But you still have control on your iPad Air 2 or your iPhone, whichever device you have that has the Lightning connector in the bottom of it. Remember, you can't just use this on any old iPhone or iPad. And you're seeing a collection of my movies. So whether I'm on Wi-Fi or if these movies are installed directly to the device that I own, it's going to show. And it's going to show in whatever resolution you have the movie in. In this case, it is 1080p. And who doesn't love Star Wars: The Force Awakens? Amazing movie. I absolutely love it. I'm going to fast forward, and I'm demonstrating that I'm fast forwarding. It just so happens to fall into one of the funnier parts of The Force Awakens. So as you see, I'm demonstrating on the fly how this device works. It is mirroring everything that is on your device, your iDevice. Here I have my images. You can watch your images. You can edit your images, you can edit video, audio, whatever. Everything you can do on an iPad or an iPhone will be mirrored into your television or PC monitor. Now, I mentioned the Apple TV. The only reason why I did that is because this is basically a cheaper version or a cheaper alternative to an Apple TV. You're mirroring everything from your device, so if you have movies, now there's more flexibility, of course, because I have movies that are not from iTunes. And I'm not going to explain how I got them, but I can watch them on my television. On an Apple TV, you cannot do that. Also, the portability. I could take this adapter, put it in my bag, along with an HDMI cable, of course, and go to a friend's house and watch everything or do everything on my iPad or iPhone in someone else's home. So, $50, you can't go wrong. So, as always, thank you for viewing my videos. Until next time, I'm Jose Betancourt. Talk to you soon.